What's going on, everybody? Can you hear me? Check, check. Can you hear me? Are we 5 by 5? Hope you guys had a great weekend. I gotta fix this really quick. Yep. Not that. Come on. There we go. Dara says, I'm in New Jersey and I'm hoping this governor election goes well. Yeah. Hope it goes well for you indeed. A lot taking place, man. The Northeast is so corrupt. My goodness. Guys, if you are live and in the flesh, I salute you. Thanks for hopping on, seeing that. Click the notification bell on YouTube so that you get these notifications when I go live. All day yesterday, all day today, I have been doing ads, and we will get to those ads for sure. But I just want to say a big hello to everybody on YouTube, Rumble, Pilled, 10,000 Gold Pill Challenge. Go ahead and hit that right now. Let's go. Let's see some cookies and some chips. Let's see some phones and some cans, guys. You also have this right here. Boom. The Cash App to help out this channel. You know what to do. Go ahead. Just put your phone up to it and scan it as of right now. So get stoked on that. We're going to be going through a lot of stuff that's taking place at poll centers. We're going to be talking about James Comey. We're going to be talking about a lot crazy stuff going on right now. But don't let it deter you from going and voting. Please don't. It seems as though Kash Patel is on the chase, which is good. 5 by 5 Appalachia Badger says, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our sponsor, Noble Gold. As we wrap up 2025, it's a good time to slow down and reflect on the year. If there's one thing we've all learned, it's that uncertainty isn't temporary. It's the world we live in now. Waiting for things to go back to normal, it isn't a plan, it's a gamble. For over a decade, my friends at Noble Gold Investments have helped Americans protect themselves and the people that they love by diversifying their wealth with gold and silver. Look, no one knows what 2026 will bring, but one thing is for sure. In an uncertain world, real wealth isn't digital. It's physical, it's lasting, and it's yours. So when you're sitting around the table this holiday season surrounded by family members, the best gift that you can give them isn't under the tree, it's peace of mind. And that's what Noble Gold delivers, peace of mind, 1 ounce at a time. Before the year ends, take one smart step toward a safer future. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com and get your free wealth protection kit today. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. Don't leave your future to chance. Isn't that nice? Isn't that so nice? I like it. Noble Gold. Go to it. noblegoldinvestments.com. Man, they had these coins, these Christmas coins that are coming out. You'll see the ad a little bit later. Mwah! They're amazing. They're like pure silver. It's an ounce of silver. They have like Christmas stuff on one side, Christmas stuff on the other. Probably a great gift. If you want to do that, do that. Tell them where you heard. You saw the phone number. Hit them up. Say, hey, True Reporting sent me that way. Do it. It's a great gift, okay? Go ahead. They're going to send me some, and then I'll be able to show you guys how cool they really are. So get stoked on that. Just making sure we are good on all fronts. I'll bring this down a little bit right there. Or maybe I could extend this. That's what she said. There we go. Not that great. Still working out kinks. That's what she said. Dang it, Thomas. Yes. Backwoods. Yeah, man. I mean, you don't get it? How that happened? You don't get it? I do. Take that. It happens to people. It's called 6 years later. It's called 28 days later. Let's get into the news. How about it? Let's go. Bada boom, bada bang. All right, we're starting off we're going to start off for this past weekend from Friday of last week. So this is October, as you guys can see. So the FBI arrests in Michigan. They make some arrests, stopping potential Halloween terrorist attack. Mr. Patel says. The FBI director, Kash Patel, said agents in quote arrested multiple subjects in Michigan. Those people were allegedly plotting a violent attack over Halloween weekend, Patel wrote on X. Police in the city of Dearborn, Michigan, also a blue state, also a blue, I'm pretty sure a blue county, a blue city, said that they were aware of FBI activity in the city, but also said there is no threat to the community at that time. So we have this coming back, right? That's what's happening. That's what's going on. I look the exact same. What are you talking about? I am acting the exact same. Stop it. Let's keep going. But yeah, that's what's taking place, which is very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. This is forthcoming. This is all up to the Biden administration for letting 20 million you-know-whats into this country. More details are to come. Thanks to the men and women of the FBI and law enforcement everywhere standing guard 24/7 and crushing our mission to defend the homeland, Patel wrote. NBC News reported that the FBI they put these 5 young men into custody out of Dearborn and Inkster. Never heard of that place. In an investigation to a plot to conduct an attack on the United States and in the United States that has connection to ISIS extremism. Thanks, Biden. You dunce. You set us up for failure. That's what you did. And every day we're just waiting. When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Could happen at any time. That's what's going to happen. Who knows? Right? Yeah. Crazy times. So we start off on Halloween Day. Then what happens? Well, we have this. Not good. I didn't even hear about this part. Boom. Explosion at Harvard Medical School building deemed intentional. Police seek 2 suspects. So we go from October 31st, and then we go into November 3rd, which was just yesterday. So police say an explosion into a building on the Harvard Medical School campus in Boston earlier Saturday morning appears to have been an intentional act. No injuries have been reported from the explosion. Investigators have received and released photos of 2 suspects that were involved in the incident. We're talking 2 days, 3 days, back to back. Preventions. The FBI is doing their job, and I get it. I like it. I love it. But again, what is going on? There's like 4 more of these. 4 more of these that are taking place. You should be very concerned if you live in a blue metropolitan city, and if you think if Mondami is going to slow this thing down, well, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming, folks. Just letting you know. I shouldn't have worn this jacket. I'm sweating like a pig. Because I am a pig now. The Harvard University Police Department said that just before 3 a.m., an officer was dispatched to the Goldenson building on Longwood Avenue in Boston for a fire alarm activation. When the officer arrived to investigate it, they saw 2 people running from the building. The officer tried to stop the 2 people, but was unable to identify them or prevent them from leaving. There they are right there. Pretty hard to identify. Police have since released surveillance photos that show 2 suspects with their faces covered inside the building, which is crazy. And the officer later went to the floor where the alarm was triggered and found that an explosion had happened on the 4th floor. Again, 2 to 3 days later, we got to, this is happening. This is what's going on. Not good. Not good at all. And what do? I guess nothing. Canadian Patriot said it's Transtifa suspects. Yes. Yes, indeed. I think that's what it is. Militants. What else would you call them? Right? I don't know. But that's what you call them. Not good. Man, if I just lived in these blue metropolitan cities, I would be so scared. Terrified. Appalachia Badger says, hit that like button, y'all. Trump won. Good to see. Good to see you today. Good to see you too. Happy days. We're into that holiday season, which I like. Not good. So more into this for sure. And I'll show you right here. Dearborn terror plot. What we know about 5 people involved, according to the FBI: Muhammad Ali, Mahed Mohammad, a child, 2 co-conspirators mentioned. There they go, ready to go. Always with the AR-15. Always ready to go. Disgusting. FBI officials mentioned 5 people who are allegedly involved in these terrorist plot on Halloween in Dearborn. Again, on Monday, November 3rd, 2 people were formally charged in the connection to more crimes of terrorism. And it's out there. They were arrested Friday by the FBI, and several homes and storage facilities were searched. I hope so. They aren't the only 2 people mentioned in the criminal complaint. However, in Monday's court documents, the FBI released person 1 who was under 18 years of old. We get that. The person was part of a conversation between the brothers in an encrypted conversation, according to the criminal complaint. Where did they get this from? Discord? Where did they get this from? That's what I want to know. That they were trying to do a terror attack, which is crazy. The FBI's officials said that Ali bought a shotgun, AR-15 style rifle, and gun accessories like a forced reset trigger that increases the rate of fire for a semi-automatic weapon. I thought Trump banned those bump stocks, which I never agreed with. I never agreed with it. Not once. Banning bump stocks? Shut up. What are you doing? What about us? We need them. Right? Yes. Sup, Thomas and chat. Hope all of you are doing well. Thanks, BK. Good to see you. Yes. But, I mean, there were 5 people. 1 person can't be mentioned because they were below the age of 18, which I get. I totally understand it. Thank you for dropping that link, Trump one. If you want to drop the other ones, that would be great too. To get people over to the Snapchat, oh my God, to the Cash app. Hit that up. Do it. More to come with this. Here we go. It's voting day, as many of you mentioned. And we got more of it right here. Bomb threats reported at multiple New Jersey polling sites. Machines down in Republican counties. Can you even imagine that? Unbelievable. Actually, I can. It's happening already. Several New Jersey polling sites received bomb threats as New Jersey residents are set to cast their votes. Authorities reported 6 threats were made at polling sites across the state, with the majority of them being in cities located in Newark and Paterson. Very bad cities in New Jersey. Pretty much like the hood, for sure. And, that's where they were going to do it, Newark and Paterson. But it's out there. Several polling sites across New Jersey received bomb threats overnight. Passaic City, Mayor Hector Laura said in a statement. Laura said that 4 to 6 threats were made at a polling location in Passaic, Newark, Paterson, and Lodi, all cities just outside of New York City. He added that none of the threats were credible, but that local authorities are doing safety checks out of the abundance of caution. Listen, none of the threats were credible. What does that mean to you and everybody that lives in New Jersey? That they don't want you to vote. They don't want you up there. And if it comes to a criminal activity, hell, they'll do it. They'll do it. Not good. Not good at all. By the way, if you're watching the chat over there on Pilled, make sure you hit those gold pills. Get a cookie train going, something like that. Let people know that we're back. I've been posting all these live streams. I put out a great video Friday that you should have checked out for sure. And just get stoked to that. Just get stoked on it, man. When's the last time you heard me say that? Dara says, I'm so glad that I voted in person early. Good. Good for you. Absolutely. Oh, yes. So what is that? 4 threats? But you have to tally this all up because these are in multiple cities. 1, Passaic City. Then you had Newark, Patterson, Lodi, all cities just outside of New York City. That's 4 threats. You have the one in Michigan. That's 5 threats. You had another one that was in, where was the other one at? Michigan, come on. And then the one at Harvard. That's 7 threats. 6 to 7 threats within days. You think they're getting primed up for something? I think so. I think they're ready. Just now, it's been confirmed that the bomb threats have been received in 7 different New Jersey counties on Republican favoring election day. So now it's gone from 3 to 4 cities that we just named up to 7 cities. So now we're up to what, 9 to 10 threats? They don't want you to vote, which is nuts. 9 to 10 threats.
Governor Mark Meredith is live in Montclair with the latest for us. Mark.
Ainsley, Brian, and Lawrence, good morning once again, friends. Some brand new information coming into our newsroom that we've learned that these threats were communicated electronically via email to at least 7 different counties across the Garden State. These threats certainly being taken seriously, and out of abundance of caution, some of the polling places were temporarily either closed or suspended as they moved voters to different locations. And then as they were doing those searches, then either able to reopen some of the facilities. We got a statement from the Attorney General of New Jersey. I want to put it up on the screen for you. It says, law enforcement officers have responded at each affected polling place. Some of these polling locations have already reopened to the public. The polls in New Jersey opened at 6 a.m. sharp. We have not seen any added security in the last hour or so.
Oh, great.
But it is certainly possible that we could see more because at this polling facility right here behind me, we are going to be seeing the Democratic nominee for governor, Mikey Sherrill.
All right, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what's even funnier as you look down, I'll move this for you so that you can see it. Right there, Fox and Friends welcomes Andrew Cuomo. I hate Fox News, and you should too. Oh, he switched over to an independent. Let's have him on. Let's have him on. You know the allegations that took place during when we were in lockdown. Remember that? Let's just bring him on, folks. Bring him on. So funny. That's what they are, though. That's what people want to watch. Fox News, my God. Crazy. A crazy feeling. Now we got this going on. So what are we up to? 9 to 10 threats. 9 to 10 threats, right? Check this out. Boom. Make that 10 to 11 threats as we check this out right here. Breaking, New York City polling locations have been swatted. This comes after there was a bomb threat sent to the polling locations in New Jersey earlier on election day. Wow, New York City polling locations for the mayoral race in the Big Apple were reportedly hit by swattings on election day. With hours to go before in-person voting, this comes after there were bomb threats sent to polling locations in New Jersey earlier in the morning as well. Good jeez. Everywhere. Everywhere. An NYPD source told the Daily New York Daily News, we believe it's an elaborate swatting attempt. The emails make terroristic threats. Wow. Polling sites have not been shut down in response to the swatting emails, but the emails were reportedly sent between 6 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. to the Board of Elections. And workers opening up an email in Harlem, Greenwich, in the Village, and Midtown East. So that's 1, 2, 3 extra cities, towns, boroughs, whatever you want. Not boroughs, but, places in New York. You can tell I'm not from there. So what are we up to? About 12, 13 now. 12 or 13. So it's not going away. The threat in the email was deemed not credible. That was taking place in New Jersey, but we're seeing it in New Jersey. The emails did not reference the candidates in the election. The outlet said, but socialist candidate Zoran Mondani made comments in reference to the bomb threats in New Jersey, saying that when they become publicized, where he was also blaming Donald Trump. Interesting. He said that the bomb threats were part of a general approach of the Trump administration has taken to trying to intimidate voters with baseless. Oh, I can't even go further with this. This is absolutely crazy. With baseless allegations of voter fraud as a means of trying to repress the voice of Americans across this country. There have not been disruptions at the polling locations in New York, unlike the initial disruptions in New Jersey that resolved within hours. The 7 counties in New Jersey that saw the bomb threats, and we've already gone through all of those, that's what's taking place. So again, I mean, this is all out there. Of course he's going to blame President Trump. How can you even blame this on him? Do you understand the amount of insanity that comes with that? It's not normal. It is not normal at all. What do you guys think in the chat? Trump can't be behind bomb threats. Exactly, Dara. Whichever one, Dara. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But it's out there, and they're doing everything that they can to do that. All right, so we're 12 or 13 into this. Let's keep going. Thomas, what do you mean there's more? Yes. As we can see right here. Which is insane. So we go from polling booths to the sky. Chaos across America as a bomb threat halts all flights in and out of D.C. This is coming from the Daily Mail. This came out today around noon, about 3 or 4 hours ago. All flights in and out of Washington, D.C. and the airport were halted on Tuesday, today, due to a bomb threat on a plane, with delays rippling across the United States. A security emergency was issued at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The ground stop was lifted after 1 p.m. and replaced with a ground delay, causing the average wait of 51 minutes to an hour for 151 minutes for some flights. The DCA is scheduled to be under a security-related arrival management program until 11:59 p.m. Do you understand that I've gone through like 15 of these things now? Going from Friday of last week to today. 15 of these. Northeast, you gotta, I don't know, man. You better vote correctly. You better vote correctly. Not good. The delays at DCA are now impacted the rest of the country as grounded and late arriving flights are creating congestion at other airports. Passengers can expect knock-on delays nationwide, including a connecting hubs and in parts of Canada. So we're going into Canada now, it appears. This is not good at all. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? There it is, a United flight right there. Boom. Wow. Just stranded. You're just stranded on a plane. They're like, oh, it's a bomb threat. You're like, oh my God, not this way. Come on. No. This can't be happening. So a lot of these flights were diverted to other airports during the runway closure. I mean, this is just not good at all. And just vote correctly and just be prepared. Please be prepared for anything that's going to take place. You know what I mean? Have you smashed that like button yet? I would really appreciate it if you did. And share the stream and hit that notification bell. Just hit the notification bell on YouTube so you guys are all on there. I would really appreciate that. And I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I was going to go live yesterday. My plan is next week. That's when all the shows come back. That's when we're going to be doing the shows. Right now, I'm still doing these streams, trying to figure it out. Some things change, some things don't. I had to do a bunch of ads. That takes a very long time, whether you think so or not. I mean, just creating something that lasts 30 seconds is, an hour it takes. Yeah. And I got to wait on people to send me things and all this kind of stuff. Hey, AKA Sarah, you're back. Thank you. Appreciate it. Casey with the phone. Thank you so much for all you do. I appreciate it. Boneless Chicken, good to see you. Shades and Casey, thank you so much for the phone and the shades. I appreciate that. We'll get back on track. We did 4 shows last week, so we're just kind of working out all the problems and stuff like that. Trying to get back to where I am, where I need to be. Kennart, how much of this do you think is just charades and distraction from the fact that the country is freaking broke? Yeah. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's actually what is taking place is, I just think hatred for America is what I think it is. What do you is that what you think? I really believe that that's what it is. They want to take us out. They want to cause chaos and panic. Yeah. Not good. You know what I mean? But we got a president and hopefully an FBI that's taking these scumbags out. You know what I mean? As we can see right here, Trump prepares to use black ops teams in Mexico to crush the drug cartels. Those videos on YouTube and the ones that they're putting out there on social media, on True Social, on X, and on Telegram are just amazing. Just hitting them with drones, blowing them to kingdom come, which is not where they're going. They're basically going to hell and back for sure. President Donald Trump reportedly is preparing to deploy America's deadliest military units to crush drug cartels in Mexico. The president and the United States military are currently obliterating drug boats in the Caribbean and the Eastern Pacific. Yeah, exactly. Stopping the cartels is a top priority for Trump's second administration. There's also a massive military buildup in the region, and attention turns to Venezuela. I don't want us to go to war. I want to get us away from all these wars that we're in. I really do. That's the whole reason I voted for Trump for the 3rd time. But again, now it appears Trump is ready to take things to the next level. NBC has now reported Monday morning, yesterday, that Trump is getting ready to use some of the greatest assets as his disposal to crush the cartels. The outlet reported the government and military have begun detailing plans for a new mission to send us U.S. troops, and intelligence officers into Mexico to target drug cartels. Drug labs, cartel members, and cartel leaderships will be key targets. Back in a minute. As we wrap up 2025, one thing's clear. Uncertainty isn't temporary. It's the world we live in now. Waiting for things to go back to, in quote, normal isn't a plan. It's a gamble. That's why Noble Gold Investments helps Americans protect what they've built with real gold and silver that hold value when everything else feels uncertain. So this holiday season, remember, the best gift that you can give your family is not under the tree. It's peace of mind. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com and get your free wealth protection kit today. noblegoldinvestments.com. And we're back. So again, and we thank Noble Gold for being a partnership of True Reporting. So again, drug labs, cartel members, and cartel leaderships will be key targets. he's detonating these boats like crazy. There's no timeline, ladies and gentlemen, for when Trump will give the green light, but the units taxed with the going will be from the JSOC and operate under the Title 50 authority, according to the report. Title 50 authority allows black ops, you don't want to mess with those guys, these units, to operate outside traditional military authority. Woo! Instead, they operate under intelligence authority. I don't like that because I don't trust our intelligence companies or our 3-letter agencies all that much. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Delta Force, don't want to mess with them. SEAL Team 6, Task Force Orange, 24th STS, and RRC. These boys right here. You want to mess with them? Who even know the what they use is so advanced on such a high level. My God. It's like going after Predator. It's like multiple predators coming after you. Woo! Aloha, Thomas and everyone. Good to see you, my friend. Good to have you there. You pronounce my name. Okay, so it's Dara. Got it. All right, cool. How would you feel about a draft? No chance. No chance. No draft. Guys, everybody in the chat over there on Pill, let's try our best to go to 5 to 10,000 gold pills. I appreciate your time and you guys watch me and all that kind of stuff. Let's do it. Eyes wide open. It's the same reason your emergency number is 911. 911 is a Roman numeral. Now go and take a proper look at the ABC logo hidden in plain sight. Oh, yeah. That CBS logo is weird, too. The all-seeing eye. Remember that? Remember we used to talk about that stuff? Crazy. So we sending in the boys, the big boys. Delta Force operators against cartel members is a mismatch of comical proportions. I called that. It's like going up against Predator right there. Delta Force. It's a mismatch of comical proportions. They're going to get iced before they even know what hits them. For the security of and the future of our country, we should all hope that we get the trash and it gets taken out. Handcuffs or body bags. Either way is fine with me. Just get the damn job done. From our president. I like it. I like that a lot. All right, here we go. I got to sneeze 1 second. Back. Okay. And hopefully we'll get this, we'll get our YouTube, we'll get our YouTube monetized here, hopefully in the very near future, which would be great. Comey, Boomerang, James Comey, you know the name, ex-director, confronted with personal emails, notes after playing the victim card. New director Patel brings the receipt as the DOJ pushes back on claims that it selectively or vindictively charged James Comey. Bullcrap. Not even believing that for a hot minute. James Comey played the victim card in fighting his indictment on charges of misleading Congress, which he did, allegedly. But that strategy boomerang when prosecutors in his old agency released an avalanche of new evidence showing the ex-FBI director hoped to please Hillary Clinton. Please let me please you, high priestess witch. Please let me calm the swelling in your ankles. Cheered on media leaks he claimed he did not sanction and wrote emails and notes that directly conflict with his past congressional testimony. Bullshit. Let's take a listen. Comey's cooked.
In the Republican Party and the conservative movement at the time that just need a little guidance from the populist nationalist warriors, right? And then they're our frontline troops. The Federalist Society, Leonard Lee on that crowd, I thought they were lecturing us for the longest time. They had got that there was no evidence here. What was that about?
Yeah, I remember when people looked at this case against James Comey for perjury, for false statements, for obstruction of a congressional investigation, when Comey lied twice in 2017 and 2020 to the Senate Judiciary Committee, when the Senate Judiciary Committee was investigating this Russian collusion hoax. All the WEMPs, the FedSoc WEMP, said that there's no evidence here. Well, Lindsey Halligan teams up with Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, and guess what? They found the evidence. They got the indictment in Alexandria, Virginia, certainly not Trump country, in this Democrat suburb outside of Washington, D.C. And then Comey was stupid enough to file a motion to dismiss the indictment for malicious prosecution. And they were saying that Lindsey Halligan and Kash and Dan and the rest of the all-stars in the Trump administration were targeting Comey only because of his First Amendment rights, right? And so then Lindsey said, okay, then I'll show you the receipts. And they Lindsay showed the receipts that Kash Patel and Dan Bongino found, including in the burn bags inside of a skiff inside the FBI. They were trying to destroy this evidence, and Kash and Dan found it, turned it over to Lindsay, and Lindsay filed her response to Comey's motion to dismiss for malicious prosecution. It's on all my social media. It's pinned to my social media, Getter, Truth, X, all of it. And these receipts are so damning, Steve. I mean, it's just Comey is absolutely cooked with this evidence. And the jury follows this evidence, he's done. But Comey has bigger problems. I imagine there's going to be other indictments coming down the road, maybe in the Southern District of Florida, for this conspiracy against rights that we've been talking about, where the Obama and Biden regimes politicized and weaponized intel agencies and law enforcement to take out Trump, his top aides, his allies. This is, again, we keep saying this, these are the appetizer indictments against Big Tish and Comey. Wait till we get to the main course with Crossfire Hurricane, with the conspiracy against rights under 18 USC Section 241. Woo! These people are cooked.
Crossfire Hurricane, who is that? It's Obama, that's Hillary. What are the other names? Give me the names. Crossfire Hurricane, who's tied to that? So many names. Treason for, yes. All roads lead to Obama. Yes. I can't think of the other black guy's name. That was Halster. Can't think of it yet. Strzok, Page, yes. Yes, Lisa Page, Adam Strzok, absolutely. Who's the other black gentleman's name? Holster? Can't think of his name. But who knows what takes place? Brennan, Clapper, yes. I mean, look at all these names. Look at all these names that we're talking about. Susan Rice, yes. Man. So many. I mean, people, you guys have named like 12 people. Mueller. Eric Holster. Isn't that his name? Eric Holster? No. Eric Holster, I believe is his name. Is part of it as well. Yeah, or that's another one. 15 names. Wow. Holder, that's right. Eric Holder. Not Holster. Eric Holder. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the show. Share it. Hit that notification bell. Do it. Hit this up too. You want to keep us going? Let's do it. Did you guys watch Tucker Carlson? Did you watch him? When he interviewed Nick Fuentes? Did you watch it? The line is drawn. Establishment versus the new right. The American right is no longer a coalition. The American right consists of two factions that are open conflict. The establishment right, limited government, global leadership, institutional loyalty. Foreign entanglements, military adventurism, economics, free trade service, economic industrial offshoring, culture, constitutional norms, donor-driven, social issues, civic nationalism. Ben Shapiro, Ted Cruz, and Fox News. The new right, American first, Christian identity, natives over immigrants, selective engagement, realist policy, foreign aid cuts, tariffs, industrial reshoring, antitrust actions, nationalism, Christian heritage, anti-woke policy. Nick Fuentes, Elijah Schaffer, Alex Jones. I don't know about Alex Jones. The establishment right controls legacy media, the Murdochs, or Fox, and the Wall Street Journal, think tanks, Heritage, and Claremont, and the donor networks, Paul Singer and Bill Ackman. It speaks in policy briefs and primetime segments. The new right lives on X, Rumble, and Telegram. It speaks in memes, streams, and unfiltered rage. It doesn't ask for permission. The line is now visible, and it's widening. Charlie Kirk's death, the bridge collapses, TPUSA hardens into establishment stronghold. For years, Charlie Kirk was the establishment's right secret weapon, the only figure who could inject raw enthusiasm, youth energy, and campus-level excitement into a movement otherwise dominated by aging donors, think tank, white papers, and Fox News talking heads. He turned Turning Point into a $100 million juggernaut, packed arenas, viral TikToks, and Gen Z voter turnouts for Trump. He spoke like a streamer, not a senator, fast and fiery. He took establishment money, Bradley Foundation, Claremont Institute, pro-Israel PACs, but delivered it with a populist flair. He defended Zionism, free markets, and interventionism, but wrapped it in Christ is King. Energy that felt authentic to the Christian youth. Kirk was the bridge. He made the establishment cool to be the young. He let billionaires fund culture war wins while keeping the base fired up. He blurred the lines between donor boardrooms and dorm room rage. Then on September 10th, 2025, Kirk was assassinated. The bridge didn't just break, it was demolished at TPUSA, rebuilt as a fortress. In the months since, TPUSA has purged dissenters, dozens fired for private messages questioning leadership or Israeli policy. New leadership doubled down on Zionism, mandatory pro-Israel training, donor-mandated events, and public pledges of unwavering support. What was once a youth pipeline is now a donor loyalty program. The energy is gone. The bridge is gone. Kirk's death didn't just unblur the lines. It strengthened the divide. And TPUSA firmly aligned itself with the establishment side. Carlson and Fuentes, the line solidifies, and Tucker picks a side. Carlson didn't interview Fuentes to debate policy. He did it to force the establishment to defend itself and fail. Fuentes spoke for 2 hours on donor capture, foreign wars, and cultural decay. Carlson pushed back lightly. You think I'm a Fed? But like the critique, stand. The old guard responded with panic. Ben Shapiro, slop. Ted Cruz normalizing Holocaust denial. Josh Hammer, Newsweek. The fox is in the henhouse unless neutralized, the victim, the GOP itself. The Hammer lines, widely considered a veiled threat post-Kirk's murder, backfired. Fuentes asked the FBI to investigate. X exploded, as you can see here. And I can't read a lot of this because I'll get in trouble. But I'll let you take a screenshot right there. It's out there. Yes, Eric Holder. The establishment appeared desperate. This was further shown by Candace Owens' bombshell text, which demonstrates how Kirk was under pressure from pro-Israel donors to block figures like Tucker Carlson from speaking at Turning Point events. 12 staffers were fired for leaking sensitive info, sympathizing with Owens' narrative. This is the new right, folks, I believe. As the establishment scrambles to purge all descendants from its ranks. Carlson's clip, 4 million views in 48 hours. Fuentes' Rumble recap, 450,000 concurrent viewers. Fox News Primetime down 18% among people under 30. The old guard has money, media, and institutions, but it's hemorrhaging relevance, which I believe. They don't want think tank reports. They want someone who fights. That's the new right. The mid-right is kind of around, but it's fading out very quickly. The future belongs to the new right. This isn't a civil war. It's a hostile takeover. The establishment can scream anti-Semitism. The youth doesn't care. They see donors over citizens, immigrants over native, wars over wages, lectures over action. Carlson's interview wasn't the cause. It was the moment the mask slipped. The establishment right isn't just unpopular. It's becoming irrelevant. So true. The future of conservatism isn't in boardrooms or Fox studios. It's in streams, group chats, and unapologetic truth. The new right doesn't ask for permission. They're taking it over. Woo-wee. Woo. I like it. What do you think about that, chat? Let me know. Let me know. If you're enjoying the show, hit us up. I'm sweating under these lights. Gracious. Well, in other good news, here we go. Former Vice President Dick Cheney dead at 84. Wow. The former vice president was a key architect of the war on terror and the Iraq War. Oh, yeah, you mean like really getting us in there? Oh, my God. Trash. Who cares? Who cares? He died on Monday night. His family said he was 84. I don't even want to read this. I was just trying to give you the good news if you didn't even know. Is what it is. Wink, wink. But that's what it is. And this as well. Who's going to go do this? Let me know in the chat. You think you'd go do this? I really want to. Flotus, the First Lady of the United States of America, is announcing the White House tours are back for Christmas. The best time of the year at the People's House. You can just go there. Check out the tours at whitehouse.gov/visit. The White House will reopen its doors for public tours on Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025, with an updated route offering guests the opportunity to experience the history and the beauty of the People's House. In celebration of the holiday season, all December tours will feature the White House Christmas decorations on the state floor. The decorations in each room will be thoughtfully designed and curated under the direction of First Lady Melania Trump, which is absolutely awesome. I love this. How many of you in the chat are going to go do this? And I think each and every one of you should. You need to let me know. Let me know. Right? Right. Guys, I know it was a shorter stream. Ding dong, the duck is dead. Oh, yeah, when he got shot. Wasn't that him? He got hit with the buckshot? Yeah. Mud Rabbit, you're welcome. Mud Rabbit, I can't wait to see how she decorates it this year. I know. Sherry, tell us. Too bad we couldn't all go together on Christmas tour together and meet with each other in person. That would be so cool. Matt1776, thank you so much for the cookie. Appreciate it, brother. Big shout out to Matt and Brett, many others out there. Ian, Brandon, Seth. A lot of people trying to keep this stream alive, and we really do appreciate it. Big shout out to Dick Cheney for dying. Big shout out to Noble Gold for coming back to this program and showing their love and support for what all of us do here on this channel. Just know that. Let me go ahead and release the gold pills really quick. There you go. The gold pills are released. God bless all of you. Have a safe and sound night. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. We're still getting back into the swing of things, which is totally cool. No big deal. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. So get stoked on that as well. And hit the notification bell on YouTube so that you get this show. You get to tune in. Anyways, just know that it's an honor for me to be on the front lines with you each and every day. God bless everybody. Peace.